and I think in terms of having an exciting finale, a gripping finish, this is probably the map you want to have being played. A Skungen still and 0 on KiH at the moment, sitting down in the courtyard. And Skungen's going to get taken out by Knight, who's now going to push into the courtyard himself. He looks like he's going to get past unscathed at the moment, although Sill's going to come around and take him out now. And it will be interesting to see what happens here, well, which, to be perfectly honest, because if one team can get a quick time in and they get the first round, then the other team is going to have to desperately try and stay in the game, and we could be seeing some quite interesting plays from both teams.
Working technical issues on the side. The internet boy, it cannot handle it.
And crickets.
It can't handle it. Too much action for the interwebs.
Good push going on. We may get a grab.
Skunden right there. A Skungen.
But yeah. Skungen says no.
I'm going to reconnect event real quick, guys. Stand by. And we'll hop back into the Axis bunker here tonight. There we are. Back in game 7-16, all tied up. Again, apologies. Yeah, the Axis router is being very evil tonight. And will soon be replaced.
Yeah, it looks like they got a grab. Clown is trying to clear the path. And who's got it right now? I believe
Squirrel.
It's Squirrel.
Yep,
he's
sneaky
running,
oh, wow,
running,
look
running.
at this guy. He's fast. Holy cow. Wow, how quick can this guy go? Uh-oh, watch out. Slows his roll. 85 health, but he's a medic. 644.
Yeah, we'll see if they can make it happen. That's why they brought him in, because he's fast.
Flanked from all sides,
Oh,
but thus
great
far
shot.
fighting, yes. Bounding home. Show us what you got. Inside, inside, inside. Squirrel for the grab. 330. Oh my God. 331. Frostbite. Impressive.
Holy crap, he's fast.
Yeah, not looking good for KiH. I mean, they've really got their work cut out for them now to set a time. They're going to have to be very, very, very quick. They need 6 Usain Bolts on their team now if they're going to beat that time. I think Raw now will be feeling supremely confident of getting the first round here.
We've seen it before, though. I think last time it was around the same time. It had 3:30, 3:20s on the clock. I wouldn't be surprised to see Skungen try to do a trick jump over the wall, but usually there's someone watching for that. I mean, anybody, Fett could do it as well, so they might try that, but I really think they just need to focus on the main objective. Don't worry about the behind too much. Just worry about someone coming from behind, but don't worry about trying to get over the wall. Focus more on the plant flag.
Yeah, I mean, Boyce, you've got quite a tactical mastery of this map. What would you think? What would you say? What would you say KiH need to do now to just get a time on the board?
KiH needs to do what they're good at, and that is the revive trains. They just need to get those up and running and try and make it to the docks as fast as they can. As some of you might know, Feta used to do some speedruns on this together with Sippery, who we've seen play earlier. And he has done it from start to finish in approximately 41 seconds. So, you know, that's how fast this map can be if there is no opponent. Let's see how long it takes Whipson.
Alright, so going third. I've shut down everything possible that could be using my internet, including my iPhone. So we're ready. They got everything's got to go right now. Oh, that's not going to help. Watch that. Incoming Panzerfaust laying it down. Yeah, there's the green light on the left-hand side. No luck. Sill's going to try to finish the job. Can he do it? Leaning down at 308. Alright, so that at least DTS has worked out in their favor.
Yeah, they've got that plant down quickly, which is good, because until that door opens, you've really only got the ladder, and that is an absolute death trap. You'll get up there as soon as you actually see the helmet, pop a couple of bullets in it, dead bodies flying everywhere. So as soon as they get that door open, there'll be a bit more of an angle from extra way for them to push through. And hopefully we'll see them get the flag pretty quickly, but I mean, they're going to have to hurry up, because already they've only got 2:40 on the clock, Orwich.
2:39, time is running out. There's the alarm, that means the breach or the door has been breached. Does the Axis stronghold the documents await? What needs to happen here now?
As soon as they get the flag, they need to plant still. They still need to plant service, I would think. And then they just have to run and gun and do not lose the flag.
Oh. 2-minute mark.
Getting the flag may be the toughest part.
Voice, your team captain here for KIH. What do you say?
What do I say? Well, don't run into that Panzerfaust, because that is gonna hurt. You really need all your people alive here. What I can see though is, I think the spawn time is quite a bit in favor of Raw. They pretty much have to kill Raw twice over before they can actually make some advance. So that is actually what you're gonna tell your people. Kill them twice and that'll do the job, but otherwise, yeah. Hold on tight and don't run into those Panzerfaust. Oh, shot by Knight into the office. Only got one. 3 people ran in there. 2 managed to run away. Going through courtyard now. Warwick, back to you.
I'm excited. We're coming up on the final minute. This is it. The grand prize. An all-day tournament cup. The Alienware Cup has been good stuff. Look at these revivals. Every moment counts. KIH, yeah, here's the documents. This is the objective. But how to get to there now?
They're trying to get up the stairwell.
How to get to there? Time is running out, buddy.
Two-man team, Osmosis and Eskungan. Both got shut down. Malman, med revive going on here. They're going to try to get up the ladder. Squirrel, shutting them down, making sure Raw wants to get this point.
Oh, there's Knight.
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what Boyce said you can't let happen. Raw opening up with the Panzer, making every moment count. Painful. 20 seconds. That grab ain't gonna matter. Wow, nice turnaround from Raw, who come from the bottom, rise to the top, and get it done in the final 10. History in the making.
And they're gonna play another round, I believe.
It's interesting as well because the shoe's pretty much on the other foot now. This is the exact situation Raw found themselves in on the last, with 1 round of ice to go. They had to get a time on the board to make sure that they stayed in the game for the decider. And now KIH are pretty much in the same situation themselves. They've got to get a time now if they want to have any chance of winning this.
I like to play things up. For the sake of
10
drama.
minutes is a long time. I honestly don't think that they'll get a full hold.
Exactly.
But if there was a full hold, we'll just say I would be completely shocked.
As DTS and Voice, as you guys just talked about, KIH, they've got to set. They're in the exact same position now that Raw was a few moments ago. And Raw came out, and they got it done. Can KIH rise to the challenge? Waiting on one. We'll find out here in a moment. It's been a very rowdy cup so far, Neil.
Every match has been very interesting.
Been impressive.
From the start of Stable and Badass to see this. These teams are letting it all hang out. So we're going to see if Knight, I'm following him right now. He's just trying to poke out. And looks like the Allies, they already grabbed the flag. And Knight says, hello, jumping from the top. Gets one person. The Allies spawned to the flag already. They are going to get a quick flag grab. Maybe a quick plant. Great push going on from KIH.
We got a plant on the service door right from the start. Nice grab of that flag. So Voice, this is what they need to do. They've got to be quick.
Indeed, indeed. Just looking at Raw here, they spawned rather late. They were down with a lot of people for quite some time. If KH had pushed with a few more people, they could have actually managed to grab the documents, but they did not. Instead, they have to set up a new attack, where Raw killing off at the moment, respawning. Can Zero throw in a Panzerfaust across the courtyard? No, he is gonna killed by Squiz, who is trying to make his way towards the flag through the office. And he is being caught by Malman. Malman securing the flag and taking down Knight in the process. And KH spawning. Let's see, what are they doing? They are trying to make their way through the office towards the service door, where they have nobody waiting for them.
Zero.
All quiet thus far.
Yeah, going to see a big push on service here.
Oh,
Danger close.
Knight breaks it up again.
Here come the revivals. Plenty of time.
Knight continues to impress. When it's not his Panzer, it's his Luger. When it's not his Luger, it's his grenade.
Not a lot of room to navigate here, Nail. Oh. These players are really getting to know each other.
Monster aim there.
Squeer's nearly taken out 3 people without losing a single point of HP himself. That man truly is a powerhouse.
And fast to boot.
Yeah, Raw have really got their defense set up strongly here. They're playing, it's very similar to the ice defense in a way. It's not how they play on the service side of things. It's very aggressive again. Very aggressive.
You can almost feel the screen shake.
Well, there are some similarities.
And a direct Panzer hit. Carry on, gentlemen.
I was just going to reply to DTS. There are some similarities in the map, of course, with the 2 long hallways which the attacking force needs to push through. We got a dog grip by a moment.
Clown's going to get a triple kill to take him out.
Yeah, not for long. Clown is there, so great play by Clown, who is always at the top of his game. We saw him earlier on Beach with the Stin. Not so much now, being a little more traditional. Remember, guys, the KIH have got to get it. If they do not get the grab and get it home, it's over. Drama continues to build.
And they have lost the flag a couple times. I mean, a couple of those on this map really makes a difference because it's just such a fast map. So right now it looks like Raw is being, like you guys said, really, really aggressive, and it's working. KIH hasn't really gotten anywhere with the docks, and they're losing the flag a lot.
Yeah, it actually reminds me a lot of some of the defenses you see from teams in enemy territory, actually, where it's more kind of, a lot of it relies on the individual aim of the players as much as anything else. These players are really strong aimers, and it does allow them to play these tactics where it's not so much waiting back and having these very set positions, but a more kind of like organic style of gameplay where they look that as soon as they see an opportunity they'll push up and then, you know, just try and dig in with as many bullets as they can and take out a few before they have to pin out again. Which isn't a style you usually see played in RTCW so much. It tends to be kind of very, very softly catch your monkey, sit back and things, which is what KIH seems to be doing at the moment, having a mother's meeting in the flag room. Not going to see them push yet. They are going to start attacking now. Voice, what do you see going on at the moment?
I am looking at KIH. I think they're trying a different approach. They've tried to go service several times now. Now they're going split, spawn, and courtyard. Am I saying that correctly? Yes, they are. Zerum is in the courtyard at the moment, making his way up the steps, getting taken out by an artillery support, while Malman and Askungan, the 2 brothers, try to make their way up towards the documents, getting backup from Sil and Ozzy. And they actually got a good force going there. They got the documents.
There we've got a grab. Here's Sil.
Panzer here from Knight at service.
So this could be something.
Knight's going to fire the Panzer across. But he hasn't got the docks though.
That is dangerous.
Sil's still back up the ladder.
Tries to get up that ladder but cannot escape. Document's going to get returned. 440. KIH pretty strong thus far. That was their legitimate attempt for them, but Raw has really come out strong on top here now. They are getting stronger by the moment.
Yeah, I believe once they won that last round, may have lit a fire of, okay, well we've got to do better on defense, because if they do a full hold, yeah, that is the match. That is the entire Alienware Cup. So they are doing a great job. I did not expect to see them holding them this long, but yeah, it definitely is very similar to what we saw in Ice defense. So very, very impressive from Raw.
Time is ticking down. Osmosis right there, caught out in the open. Revival is going to get made. Oh, nice little blown little Panzerfaust there to the side. Shoots him up against the wall, but he's alive and well. But just out of the frying pan and into the fire. The awaiting jaws of Raw. Fett blowing past Squirrel. Only to meet a grenade from Mirage.
So I know we've asked you guys many times before, but like DTS, what can KIH do right now? I mean, I could think of a lot of things they could do, but Raw's defense shuts down all my ideas. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, Zeron's been very, very quiet this round. You'd like to think maybe he could. He hasn't really had much luck with the multi-kills. This map, especially when you're attacking his allies, it's so important. If you can get 1 or 2 multi-kills off, like when they spawn, get a couple of players up to full, and it just helps the team so much on this map, just because of the size of it. But he hasn't really managed to do that yet. So if I was Zero, I might be looking to maybe try and nab a couple of them and spawn quickly, letting the rest of the team push through. But the flag's gone again now. We're gonna. We have
got a dot grab too.
No, oh my God! Zero's in on that Knight, just heat-seeking missile.
Oh, here comes Zero.
Holy cow! I caught it too.
2-man out.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
That looked painful.
That's a full spawn too.
That was rough. 220. Tick, tick, tick.
Exactly. That clock has got to be looking really big on their screens right now. They have got to do something in these next 2 minutes. And Knight just killed out. You know that's not good, because that means he has a full charge now.
No, he Zero lets him have it.
Turn.
Man, it has been crazy, Nail. Saving the last of my energy for a final roll, some final grab. We're going to hand it back to Voice. What are you seeing, buddy?
Still.
I see Sil grabbing the documents and losing them immediately again by a great Punisher shot from Knight. It is a bit unlucky there, but
3-man
they got
push
another. Exactly, 3-man push servers. Moving up. Let's see. There's 2 men waiting up at the documents.
There it is. Man, look at that. The fight up the hand-over-hand ladder. That's brutal stuff. 3-on-2. It is Mirage versus Squirrel, holding off Fett and friends. There we go. Inside. He's going to get the grab.
Creating a window for him to grab the documents.
Aside from that, Squirrel's well-timed grenade. Wow, that was pretty epic.
And Knight with a Panzer. It's looking pretty grim. This is going to be the last 10 seconds or so that they could really make something happen. It can be very fast on this map, like we've seen. But at this point, it's looking like GG.
I'm going to hang right here.
I think you
Squirrel
were right.
on defense. The last moments for KIH.
No, this is it. This was it. It's a good game.
And good games being exchanged. We're now 15 seconds out from crowning our champion. Ladies and gentlemen,
The Axis win.
the Axis win. There we have it. Your champion tonight for the Alienware Cup Christmas edition is going to be Raw, who get it done and lock it down against KiH. A little bit of lag right there at the end. A little disappointing. There we go. Let me hop back in Ventrilo. I would lose all my co-casters at the last moment. There we go. Back in the Axis bunker.
First in the group stages.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. Was a little anticlimactic. What?
And looks like in good sporting, they're going to probably play out the last round here to give everybody their money's worth today and finish this cup off strong. So this will not be for a score by any stretch, but just a good sporting chance between 2 amazing teams.
Yeah, I think this entire competition has been a really good showing for everyone involved, really, from the teams to the organisers and everything in between. It's really put out a on a good show for everybody, and hopefully, with how successful this would have been, we'll hopefully see a bit more in the future now. It would be nice to have a few more of these Sunday Cups. Yeah, and still 161 viewers as well.
Yeah, not bad. No, we'll give kind of lip service to this final round and talk about the tournament so far. We'll pull up the brackets, etc. here in a bit. But and it's been a team effort as well. The best players currently present in the world for Return to Castle Wolfenstein, battling from early in the evening to late at night for the Alienware Cup Christmas Edition, hosted by Team Dignitas and Sui, who's been amazing to have brought this to us. Ultimately, though, it is going to be Raw who secure the victory. They play it out. So they're going to get that grand prize. What is it, 200 pounds, if I'm not mistaken?
200 euros.
I think it is
200 euros.
Pounds, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Well, more than...
euros, okay.
I wonder how that translates to American dollars now, but at least in the past it was a lot more. I took my money to England and was very sad.
It is definitely more.
Like half yeah. I brought like $1,000 and ended up with 500 euros or something. It was pretty depressing.
It's the opposite if you go down to Mexico.
Right, exactly. So, well played. I'm going to pull up the brackets here real quick, and we'll just take a look at the final rundown for you. We'll refresh those. I am definitely going to be sleeping well tonight, let me tell you what. That should be, let me make sure we're on the correct screen. So there we have it.
Yeah, no, I was the wrong one. You were the right one. It was pounds.
Thank you. So we see Raw here fighting early on against Stable, which we talked about this nail. I thought Stable was going to come out on top. Stable was a team that had not dropped a round yet in the 2012 Anniversary Cup. Not so lucky here. Raw advances versus Badass, another great team who had a great game against Cave, but Badass wiped out. Raw moves on to Highbot. I mean, this is some. Excuse me. It was Raw and a buy round early on. There we go. Raw, not Stable. Excuse me. I'm reading this wrong. Raw and a buy round. Moving on to Badass, then Raw to Highbot. All just great, impressive games, and then finally Raw versus KiH to become right here, which will soon be filled in, the grand winners for the Alienware Cup Christmas Edition. Now that I've learned to read, mission accomplished. So congratulations to them. And it's been a lot of fun, guys. Nail, what are your thoughts ultimately here on their victory?
I wish that we could have casted every single game. But I believe from all the games that we see here on the bracket, we casted the correct ones as far as the best action for everybody watching. Some of the best action we've seen in a while. And yeah, Stable, they were definitely strong, but the European Union of Badass was definitely too strong for them. It was very, very, just every game we watched was very intense. A lot of them went down to the wire.
Yes.
None of them were really one-sided either.
I want to get the... I've got a few more things I want to cover here before we sign off tonight, but we're going to back the music down, take a long, deep breath. DTS.
Hold on. I am actually
voice
trying
with
to get
breaking news.
Squiz or someone else
please.
from
Yes, please.
from Raw into Ventral up for an interview, but they all seem to be rather exhausted.
I think we all are.
I'm just gonna throw in my manly charms, see if I can persuade them.
So here's...
Yeah, they are asking on chat for interviews as well, so try and get someone voice if you can.
No worries, no worries. So here's kind of the rundown. Here at Warwitch TV, we've been covering the 2012 Anniversary Cup, which has been phenomenal, hosted by Zed. And the regulation play of that has wrapped up, and we'll be heading off to the semifinals and the finals very soon. So stay tuned for information on Crossfire and here at Warwitch TV. Tonight was the Alienware Cup Christmas Edition, hosted by Team Dignitas. And this has been amazing. It was kind of a quick one-day cup, a sprint to the finish line in which Raw has come out on top and dominated. Not, well, I wouldn't say dominated, Nail. They had some touch-and-go moments there. It wasn't all easy peasy.
Absolutely, but they beat a lot of powerhouse teams, and some of those teams they beat had also beaten powerhouse teams.
Yes. So that being said, as we're trying to line up our final parting interview, if you guys...
I am trying
Yeah.
We have one lined up. It is Squiz himself, but we
Squirrel.
just need to...
Good.
We need to pass her to the channel.
Oh yes, I'll put it in my
I'd say don't broadcast it, but okay.
There we go.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in our war room tonight, the one, the only flying squirrel, Sqzz, the man with many names. Congratulations, my friend, on your victory. You got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, definitely, mate. It was a good win. Like, you know, we started to panic a bit on ice. You know, we...
Oh.
Apologies for the lag. It's been the
got
theme of the night.
Good couple of times. Oh, my fucking vent have gone. Fuck.
No, you're still here,
You're
mate.
back, you're back.
Still
Sorry
here, mate.
about that, man. Jesus.
Ventrilo's been hosing
Yeah,
us tonight.
well, yeah.
This is PG-13.
Just on ice, you know, we got the docks. Right, are we back now?
You're back. Carry on.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Well, with ice, you know, we got the docks a lot of times. You know, we even may have got into the hut at one point, and it was just starting to get really stressful. But you know, we pulled it back. So yeah, it was nice to win our game in the end, man.
DTS and Voice, I know you guys are going to have some really good questions here for Squirrel, who has become one of my favorite players. Just he's so fast. DTS will hand it first to you.
Well, I guess the obvious question is probably the same one I asked you last time. And I know last time I asked you what was the difference between you and whoever it was you beat last time, but I'm forgetting, sorry. I said
KiH.
what's the difference between the two teams. It was KiH, wasn't it? Okay, excellent. I said
Yeah.
what was the difference between the two teams, and you said it was the aiming. You said you were winning those individual battles, you're out shooting them. Do you think that was the difference this time, or do you think it was more team play?
It weren't so much the different on ice, man. Like, I don't know what really happened, what I say, but we basically were struggling a bit. But on Frostbite, it's the same matter, really. You know, it's so close of a map together. You know, with the aimers, if you've got good aimers versus, you know KIH, like the revive trains, and if you've got good aimers against that, they seem to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, that is exactly what we saw. We saw KH trying to get those revive trains up, but I think it was at the office towards service. I saw you take down nearly 3 men on your own without losing a single point of HP. It was truly amazing. I was so happy to see that. That was amazing. But what I was actually wondering about is, do you see this as a sort of an ET game versus RTCW? Because looking at the raw lineup, you truly have some ET powerhouses and legends walking around there, while as KH was, of course, packing some old school RTCW players. Or would you consider yourself by now somewhat of an RTCW player yourself?
Well, I played this game a long time ago, man. I was 9 years of age when I first played this game, because I was in a team with my old man, like, so I have been playing the game for a long time, but I obviously went to enemy territory then. But, you know, it's like the night that, like the likes of Clown and Knight and all, but, you know, they all got a brain, and they all know what's going on in the game, so... And then you've got just jamming Mirage, who were just powerhouses anyway, so... Seemed to work out.
So how was it when you guys actually capped and you didn't have to worry anymore about, you know, it's not going to be a tie game? Was that like a sigh of relief for your entire team?
I didn't even know we won, man. Me and all we just sat there.
I had a few moments like that myself. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just they all said on comms. I just caught it at the glimpse saying, "Yeah, we won now," and me and all but didn't even know. So like, oh, okay, well played, boys. You know, didn't really notice it, man.
Well, definitely great playing. I know that we, I think Warwick and I both were spectating you when you grabbed the docks on Frostbite, and we were just like, look at this guy go.
It's like watching
and
Tribes
everybody
of
was
Sin.
commenting about the speed.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah, it was definitely, I see why you were in there.
I was getting frustrated on ice, man, because I was getting the docks loads of times, but I was just getting shut down by a Panzer or just getting crossfired on the top. But like as I said, Frostbite is just a totally different map. You know, it's just so close. And it's epic, really. It was an epic map.
Well, congratulations, you guys definitely deserve it.
Thank you very much, man. And thanks for doing what you're doing as well.